Lots of people are wary of speaking to people in conference companies. The idea is that salespeople often say whatever's needed to get the deal. How did you find the sales process when you were trying to decide whether to get involved?
Whether we were in this particular
yeah.
event, what was actually quite different about this was that the approach that we had from you was more of a sense that we were being interviewed for it, because you wanted us to be the right sort of people to come along and participate in this. And I think that was, for me, was quite refreshing. It wasn't just you trying to sell us an event. It was very much about making sure we were the right fit for the delegates that were going to be here, which suited us as a client as well.
And how have you found the quality of the content, the speakers and content and so forth?
I think generally speaking it's been very good. It's the keynote speakers I think have been excellent. The guy from Unilever today was phenomenal. So yeah, overall I think the content has been really good.
And quality of delegates?
Quality of delegate, yeah, great. So I met some really interesting people, some really top guys, and in terms of the decision makers, the type of people that we were hoping to get in touch with, absolutely the right level of people for us, yeah.
And in terms of the type of conversation, the quality of the conversation that you've been able to have here, tell me about that.
Yeah, what we don't do is go in for a hard sell approach. That's not the way we work. We are a very a consultative organisation, and that was very much the type of conversations we're having with people, understanding what their issues are, talking to them about ways in which we have assisted other clients, and trying to find sort of synergies there that will work well for both parties. Where there are ones, then we'll take those conversations forwards. Where there haven't been, it's been a good conversation, and then we've moved on. So.
And what role do you think OSDI have played in making the conversations of that type rather than maybe a more sort of sales approach?
I think it's certainly from our perspective, it was very clear that that was the type of conversations that were expected, and that really that sort of hard sell approach was not what anyone was here for. The whole event has been very much around learning and understanding and sharing of experiences, and that's the way that it was presented and the way that we wanted it to work. So.
You came along with a guarantee of 6 meetings. Do you know how many you've actually had?
I think in the end, actually, we've had about 10.
Okay.
And obviously other conversations with people along the way, so it's been useful.
And what's the expectation of how many follow-up meetings you might have as a result of this?
I would have thought at least 5.
Okay.
Hopefully
and
more.
If somebody was thinking of doing this event but wasn't sure, maybe they've had bad experiences, what would you say to them?
I would say that with any event that you always have to ensure that it's the right sort of event for you as a business. You need to understand what is expected of you as a supplier and work out whether or not it's the right event for you. For us, it was the right type of thing because the approach is one that we like. We're not, as I've said, we're not a hard sell organisation. We want to ensure that we're having the right conversations with people that are going to lead us both round, to the right conclusion.